Hi, it's Morgan. Willkommen tillbaka to my channel. Yes, I'm so into Drag Race Sverige right now. I'm back in Berlin and I thought I would get ready with you today and catch you up on what my plans are for this summer of 2023 here in Berlin. So let me go finish gluing down my brows, put in my contacts, and we'll be back to do some makeup. I'm back, I'm eyebrowless. I was feeling cute, so I'm wearing my new t-shirt from my LA friend OG Betty. In case you haven't seen it, by the way, there is a new video up on this very YouTube channel showing the last event that I did in LA before leaving, co-hosting with Larry T. We hosted a very fun rooftop dance party with lots of fabulous guests. Please go check it out. So tonight I'm performing in a show hosted by Vanessa Jupiter, who is my adopted drag mother. I think the last time we did a show together was September 2022, so it's been a while. I'm looking forward to working with her again, as usual. It's always a pleasure. So I'm gonna do my regular makeup, nothing fancy. I have a signature makeup, apparently. And I'm gonna talk to you about what I'm planning to do here in Berlin this summer 2023. In case somehow you missed it, I've been away from Berlin for the last 3 months. I was in California, but I'm back here now, at least for the summer, and I'm planning to make the most of it. So I wanna do a lot of shows here in Berlin this summer. Okay, I have my usual CoverGirl foundation. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of this darker one, which I've started to use for contour. I'm gonna add it to my base color because I'm a little more tan than I was when I bought this. So I think this is too pale, yes. So if you've ever been to one of my shows in Berlin, you may know that I started doing a lot of outdoor shows. This was kind of directly because of COVID, actually. In 2021, it was what was possible and what made sense. And it was quite successful. I think a lot of people liked being outdoors. I like being outdoors in the summer in Berlin. It's the best place to be. So I'm planning to continue that tradition of doing my outdoor summer shows. I think that's okay. I added just like 2 drops of this to my whole forehead. It's definitely yellow. It's meant to be because it matches my titty bib, but I think that helped. Okay, that's my foundation color. I think that works, yes. By the way, have you been enjoying the many various international franchises of Drag Race this year? As well as US season 15, we've been graced with Belgium, and Sweden is currently airing. I've quite enjoyed both of them. To be honest, I quite like the European franchises, and it occurred to me that I think I would like to do Drag Race viewing events here in Berlin. I've never done that before. And Drag Race Spain season 3 is going to be starting very soon, or probably about the time when this video comes out. And I really want to do a Drag Race viewing event for that. I think that would be fun. I think Spain's one of my favorites. I really love the hosts. So that's something I want to do this summer. Not many people do that here in Berlin. And I'm watching all of the shows anyway, so why not do it publicly? This is so uneven. One of the, I think, most popular outdoor shows that I've done here in Berlin was actually one which just last year I converted into a show where I welcomed new or upcoming performers to the scene to perform in. And that took place in a beer garden. There's actually a video here of me doing the whole process of setting up the very first outdoor version of that show, which you can watch here. I think part of the reason that was quite successful was it was, in fact, yeah, new performers, like I said, so they would all bring their friends, and it was always a good time. Plus, it was in a beer garden, so there would just be people who were already hanging out in the beer garden and were not expecting a drag show, but were there anyway, and those people ended up really liking it often, which was fun to see. So I'm looking forward to doing that show again. Probably it'll start in mid-May. Okay, if you watched my last makeup video, I said how I was trying to do this eye makeup shape a little differently. I was trying to go kind of straight out instead of swooshy. I think today I've achieved that. Let's see if I still like the end result. I don't like it. It'll be fine, I guess. Oh, that's nice actually. Okay, it's fine. False alarm, everything's okay. Nobody freak out. Okay, yeah, I like that without using black in the eye. I think that works nicely. Crease is cut. Let's fill her in with yellow because I have no imagination and I'm continually doing the same makeup. I actually like just concentrating the yellow in the center, so I don't go all the way over the lid, just like right here. Oh, it's the same color as my t-shirt. Yes, I'm very happy with that eye shape, actually. Well done me, I did it. So besides that, I'd also like to continue doing my drag brunch. I, again, 2 years ago, started doing an outdoor drag brunch. At the time, it was the only drag brunch in Berlin. It wasn't the first, I think it was the second, but it was the only one in 2021. Now I believe there are several more, which is wonderful. But yeah, I was doing an outdoor drag brunch at a cafe in Kreuzberg, in their garden. It was very cute. We would do 2 shows in an afternoon, so the same show twice with a different audience basically, so you could come early or late and see a show, which was, yeah, on a Sunday afternoon, like exactly my vibe. Okay, now my task is to match the foundation on the bottom half of my face to what's already on the top half of my face without looking crazy. Let's see if we can manage this. I'd like to also continue hosting my Icons events, the ones that I did last summer together with Larry. Maybe we'll do them again outdoors, let's see. It depends on the venues that we can find. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, there's actually a couple of videos that you can watch here on my channel. One with the very first Icons show that we did outdoors, and one with the last one that we did in 2022 that was actually indoors. And these are shows where I invite more seasoned drag performers here in Berlin to put on a show with me, and also would do a party afterwards with Larry as the DJ. I think it was a winning combination. I'd love to do that again this year. Okay, this needs just a little tiny bit more of this dark color to match the top. I hope that's not too much. And besides resuming those shows that I was doing the last 2 years, this summer I do actually have an idea for at least one new show that I'd like to do. Well, besides the Drag Race viewing events that I mentioned. As you may or may not have gathered from previous videos on my channel, I'm planning to move to the US later this year, so I will be leaving Berlin. So I think it would make sense to do some kind of farewell show, just so I don't leave my fans here hanging, so give them some closure, you know? You're welcome. So I'm planning to do that in probably August, roughly. Exact details are TBD. It just occurred to me, I don't know why I do my highlight before my contour. I know a lot of drag performers do the contour first. I don't know. Don't ask me such difficult questions. And actually, therefore, I just realized that means I don't need to worry about blending this part too much because it's going to actually be blended in with the contour shade, which is different. If I can cut corners in drag makeup, I definitely will. I love making it easier for myself. Okay, I definitely do look tan, but it kind of makes sense with the rest of my body, right? You're not going to even see my hands because I'm going to wear gloves with the final look, but that doesn't matter. Okay, and now contour. This is new. This I've been doing recently. I've been using this darker shade of the same foundation that I used for my base color, but just a darker shade. And I'm using this as contour instead of cream contour, which didn't really work for me when I was doing cream contour on top of liquid foundation. So this, like liquid on liquid, I think works much better. Let's see. Can you see it? Maybe I need more. Ooh. Is it too much? Oh. This does make me look really tan. I hope it makes sense with the rest of the body. Oh. I think this is fine. Right? I'd also really like to do a reunion kind of show. So like the show where I've invited new or upcoming performers to take part in my show for the first time perhaps. I'd like to do a kind of reunion where I bring back a lot of these performers. I think that would be really fun. I did such a thing, I was part of such a thing with the wonderful Judy Ledavina, who hosts Dragaholic, which is a similar concept, where she invites newbies to take to the stage for the first time. And that's where I had my very first ever drag appearance in June 2018. And at the end of that year, she did what she called the Dragaholic graduation party. So we did like a big show all together. That was really wonderful. I would love to do something like that for a lot of the people who've performed for the first time with me. I think that would be really nice. I've also been trying something new with my nose contour. Since I have this liquid foundation that I use as contour now, what I just do is take some of it and just cover the whole nose, blend that out, and then I will draw down a white line in the middle for the highlight. So instead of highlighting the whole center of my face and then contouring with two stark lines, I get a bit more softness in the contouring, I guess. Oh, that's what we'll call it. So now I'll just take my highlight shade and then draw a line down the center of my nose. Okay, that works, right? So besides all the shows I want to do this summer, I am actually doing some personal things too. Yes, I have a life out of drag, believe it or not. I'm actually planning to travel to London for the first time in 4 years this June. In case you don't know, I'm from London, that's where I grew up. And yeah, I haven't been there for the last 4 years. The last time I visited was in April 2019. But I'm not actually planning to perform in London, I'm just going to visit friends and family actually. So that'll be a nice change of pace because I'm going to be pretty busy the rest of the time here in Berlin this summer. So other than that, I think I'm going to be in Berlin the whole summer. I don't have any other travel plans as yet. And like I said, I really just want to make the most of the summer in Berlin, which for me means being outdoors, being naked at the lake, hanging out with friends basically. So as well as being on a liquid foundation kick, I'm really on a liquid lipstick kick right now, and I've got these 3 different colors, and I'm gonna try and use all 3 of them. So I'm gonna line the lips with the darkest and then fill them in and then do a bit of highlight in the middle. So let's see if that works. Okay, so we've got this sort of raspberry color lining the lips and then this peachier color in the center. Let's try and blend it together. I don't know if that actually reads as 2 different colors. So that's actually the makeup done. The place that I'm performing tonight is actually very close to where I live, so I'm actually gonna walk there and I'm gonna get dressed and put on my lashes and everything once I get there. So I'll take you along with me. But for now, if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. There are new videos almost every week. I'll try my best. Please give this video a like, perhaps leave a comment, maybe share it with someone else who might find it interesting. And this is a great opportunity, if you're not already, to sign up to my monthly newsletter, because that is how I will inform you each month of when and where I'll be performing throughout the summer in Berlin. You can do that at the link in the description of this video. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.
You can put if you put a small wig, it's still wearing a wig. So that defeats the purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard you talking about it.
Ooh.
So.
Yeah, I was like, just eat, and people were gagging for it and loved it. But then getting ready as a number.
Oh, you did? That's good. That's good.
They're trying to murder me. They're trying to murder me. They're trying to murder me. These gays, they're trying to murder me. They're trying to murder me. They're trying to murder me. These gays, please. They're trying to murder me. Really means a lot. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, I can put this down, right? No, I don't work out. You know what I mean? I can't hold it that long.
Bye-bye.